check.
Starting the second half for the Tigers, number 2, Andy Gorman, number 5, Raven Kegler, number 10, Ellie Brown, 22, Keegan Diari, and number 23, Ali Comstock. Starting the second half for the Blue Comets, number 1, senior Kearney Palmer, number 4, senior Peyton Shields, number 5, freshman Sarah Unair, number 11, senior Kelsey Hamlin, and number 20, senior Ashley Hamlin.
All right, well, I think we're back up and running here on Doug Pate TV. We had trying to switch some things a little bit to try to hopefully make the picture a little bit better for you all, and just didn't work like we were hoping, and so we've gone back to what we had there in the first half. Hopefully it's good enough to get what you want there. I know it's not the perfect situation. We are dealing with some low bandwidth issues. I know people say that, and people either don't understand that or don't know exactly. I honestly don't really understand how all of that stuff works together. I just know that in times like this, there's not enough internet to pass out exactly what we need to throw the greatest quality broadcast out there. We've always had issues inside this gym. It's 4 walls of concrete. It's hard to get a signal out, and so it's difficult in this gym, but I think we're going here as we're back to play on the court. Nice job as they get the ball across to Abby Gorman. And it was not where the pass was going initially, but Abby was right there to get the ball, put it in, and got fouled.
Foul charge to the Blue Comets, Ashley Haviland, her second personal foul.
And Gorman makes the free throw. So a quick three-point play to start the scoring for the Lady Tigers here. Fort's got back with the ball. Pass deflected and taken away there by Chanute. So the Comets come back the other direction. Got the ball into the corner. Now back to the wing here for the Blue Comets. Working against this 2-3 zone from Fort Scott. Shot is good. Three-pointer. That's her second three-pointer of the night as well for Chanute. Now steal is Comets bring it back down the court.
Charge with a foul, Fort Scott's number 10, Ellie Brown.
So Allie picks up foul number 2.
Foul. Shooting 2 for the Blue Comets, number 1, senior Kearney Fulmer.
Kearney Fulmer at the line for 2. makes the first. Now Fort Scott's going to call a timeout.
Tigers, it is a 30-second timeout.
A little mini run here by Chanute. Head coach Sean Steps wanting to make sure that they don't get a huge foothold here. So out of the timeout, one more free throw for Fulmer. And it's in and out, no good. Rebound Fort Scott. And called a foul. They call it on Chanute. They did. It is the third one on Ashley Haviland.
On Ashley Haviland, number 20 for the Comets, for third personal foul.
Ball back over to Fort Scott here. They get it down to Raven. Nice shot, 15-footer, and it goes for Raven Kegler. She had 4 at the break. And now with 6 as Fort Scott's lead increases. Now here's a steal. Ahead, and then a foul on Chanute.
Their first personal foul. Entering the lineup for the Comets, number 2, Chicago Walls, number 12, Annika Newton, and number 14, Kimberly Chard.
So 6:19 to go here in the third quarter. Fort Scott with the lead, 32-15 over Chanute, trying to salt this one away and keep that 2-game lead on the SCK League standings. Here's a shot, no good. Putback is also no good. Another opportunity, now it's taken away by Chanute. Peyton Shields came out of there with it. And pass, nice steal by Kylie Comstock. She read that one perfectly. Stepped in, picked it off. Kylie Brown's got the ball out front. Now works it right side. They got a whistle, and they're going to call a travel on Fort Scott. .540 to go here in the third quarter. Fort Scott with the lead, 32-15. Lady Tigers average nearly 60 points per game. They're going to have to kick it into gear to get to that point here tonight. It's been a tough shooting night for the Lady Tigers. And Chanute misses that one, goes out of bounds. Fort Scott will get it back now, 5:18 to play. Pass there to Keegan, and it's knocked away and stolen by Chanute. The Comets lost it for a moment, but get it back. Now pass goes, trying to get down low on the baseline, and it's lost out of bounds by Chanute. So Fort Scott will get it back, just under 5 minutes to play. In and out from Allie Brown, but a nice putback by Kylie Comstock.
Kylie Comstock with a basket.
And another Chanute turnover. Said she was out of bounds. So 4:32 to play here. Fort Scott gets it back again, leading 34-15. Keegan right side to Raven. Now back to Allie for a long three. Swish! Allie Brown's first points of the night. She's had a couple of injury issues that she's dealt with tonight, so she hasn't been on the court nearly as much as she usually is. But back in there right now. Now we got a whistle as I think Chanute's going to call timeout here. We'll take a full timeout. 4:09 to play in the third quarter. It is 37-15. Fort Scott on top here, as Chanute takes a full timeout. Liberty Savings has been in Fort Scott since 1919, helping community members with their banking needs for over 100 years. Visit them at 24 South Judson or call 620-223-0300. Chad Cousins is your local 1842 Wealth Management Financial Advisor. Contact Chad for more information by email at chad@1842wealth.com or call Chad at 620-215-9240. H2 Painting LLC, the right way the first time. Look them up on Facebook at facebook.com/H2PaintingSEK or call them at 620-605-2769. Chanute's basketball out of the timeout. Fort Scott trying to hang on here. Get another win in that win column. Chanute fires it around, and it's knocked away. Nice job. Quick hands by Keegan Yarick. It's 2-on-1 ahead to Brown, and maybe a little bit too far there. Allie's going to slow it down. Now kicks it, wide open inside is Kylie Comstock, and she makes good on the shot.
Kylie Comstock with a basket.
And we got a whistle here as tie ball is called.
Alternating position to the Comets. Return to the Chanute Comet lineup, number 11, Kelsey Haviland.
Three-pointer on the way for Chanute. Doesn't go. Rebound, though, by the Comets. We'll kick it back out to Peyton Shields. Shot from the free throw line is good by Kelsey Haviland. First non-three-pointer of the night. Basket is good, and the foul for Kylie Comstock.
Foul is charged to Blue Comets number 5, Sarah Unier.
Sarah Unier will pick up the foul, her second. Kylie shooting the and one and makes it. So the old-fashioned three-point play there for the Lady Tigers. 42-17 now. Fort Scott with the lead. Pass. Nice interception by Keegan. She'll drive it down. Layup no good, but a foul on Chanute. We'll go Peyton Shields, her second. And Keegan at the line for two. This one is good. Lady Tigers substitution there is Aubrey Yarick checks back in for Fort Scott. Second free throw on the way, spins out, but it's chased down by McElroy. Now inside to Aubrey Yarick, shot partially blocked there. Now we got a whistle and a tie ball on the rebound, and Fort Scott will retain possession here. 2:29 to go in the third quarter.
To the Tigers.
Back out, three-pointer on the way from Keegan. Swish!
Keegan Yarick for 3.
Another three-pointer for Keegan tonight. Ball nearly stolen. Chanute gets it back now. They get it across the timeline. Nice blocked shot that time by Kylie. Rogers grabbed the rebound, and here comes the Tigers. Up to Gorman. Tried to get it there, and it was knocked away. Good look, a good try there by Gorman, but Chanute hand right in the way. Back to Shields. They'll get it across the court. Now into the corner it goes. 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. Or two-pointer, 15-footer on the way. Doesn't go. Putback is no good. And now we got a whistle. And looks like a foul again on Fort Scott.
Tigers number 24, Aubrey Yorick.
Be the second foul on Aubrey Yorick.
2 shots.
And it will put
Senior
Kearney Fulmer at the line for 2. Makes the first one. Second free throw, no good. Keegan grabs the rebound for Fort Scott. Ball out of bounds, back over to the Comets here with 1:12 to go.
Back on the floor for Chanute, number 24.
Sub for Chanute as Avery Hicks checks back in, 5'9" sophomore. Nice defense by Fort Scott. Chanute still in back court. They do get it across now, up to Noonan. Now back into the hands of Sarah Unier. Ball loose, and now we got a whistle. It looks like a tie ball. Possession arrow favors Chanute this time. 48.7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Three-pointer. That one's good. From Sarah Unier. Three-pointer from Keegan. Swish! And that'll give Keegan 1,000 points for her career. We got a little stoppage here as the Tigers are going to celebrate with Keegan Yorick.
And ladies and gentlemen, an extraordinary feat for any high school player. Reaching her 1,002nd point in her career. Fort Scott's Keegan Yorick.
So last time on Friday against Parsons, the Lady Tigers got the 100th career victory for Coach Steps. And just one game later, Keegan Yorick picks up her 1,000th point. Now the trick is to settle back down and finish this one out. Fort Scott with a 49-21 lead here. 12.7 seconds. Excuse me, 15. I don't know where I saw 12.7. It's 15.1 on the scoreboard. Left in the third quarter. And now Keegan will be subbed out and get a standing ovation from the Fort Scott faithful. With 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Raven Kegler checks in. Ball goes left side, and they're going to call traveling on Chanute here. 4 seconds to go, 4.6 to be exact. Fort Scott will probably just try to get it in and go to the fourth quarter. Get it down the court. They've got a little bit of time. They put one up. It's no good, but I don't think it would have counted anyway, as Fort Scott now goes to the fourth quarter. Your score, Fort Scott 49 and Chanute 21. Highway 3 has modern personalized fleece name blankets along with fun and unique personalized gifts. You can also now find Highway 3 products in several retail stores in the area. For more information, follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/shophighway3 or check out their website, shophighway3.com. Joey Fritter is a loan officer with Open Mortgage. Open Mortgage is a multi-channel mortgage lender believing that better is possible. Constantly striving to bring a better mortgage experience to everyone, Joey can assist you when buying a home from start to finish. Her office is located at 1 East Wall Street in Fort Scott. Call today to get pre-qualified for a home loan at 620-644-8146. Got a whistle here as a foul. Looks like it's going to be called on Chanute. It's the second foul on Avery Hicks here tonight. First foul of the fourth quarter on either team. Inbounds play comes in. McElroy for three, doesn't make it. Rebound taken by Chanute. And another travel. Looks like Sarah Unier is having some trouble with her pivot foot right now. 7:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball back to Fort Scott, leading at 49-21. A little bit of a slow start to this one. We were stuck at 4-3 Fort Scott for quite a bit of that first quarter. Lady Tigers closed the first frame as they get a pass inside to J.C. Rogers for a two-pointer.
J.C. Rogers with a basket.
Fort Scott closed that first quarter on an 8-0 run, and it's really been all Lady Tigers since then. Shot from the elbow is no good. Rebound out to Kegler. Raven gets it for the Tigers. Now over to Allie Brown. Ahead to Aubrey Yarrick. Now back to Allie. We got a whistle. And a blocking foul going to be called on Chanute. It'll be the third foul on Unier here tonight. And some Lady Tigers subs as they get Rayleigh Cowan back in the game. Also, Abby Gorman comes back in. They will join Aubrey Yarrick, J.C. Rogers, and Claire McElroy. 5 on the floor in red right now for the Lady Tigers. Pass. They get it inside to Rogers. Now back out to Cowan. Around to Gorman for a long two. Doesn't go. Rebound taken by Fort Scott, and now a tie ball is called. Possession arrow will favor Chanute as we are now to that 30-point threshold for Fort Scott. Got a running clock for the remainder of this one here tonight as we dip under 6 minutes to go. 51-21. Fort Scott with the lead. And now we got a whistle as Chanute's going to call timeout to try to save the 10-second call.
Timeout. Blue Comets, 30-second timeout.
State Farm agent Cale Nelson is your local agent for home and auto. Contact Cale for a quote by visiting Cale's website at calenelson.com or give Cale a call at 620-223-2828. 5:46 to go here in this one as the ball comes inbounds. Chanute gets it across the timeline. Unier works it on the left side. Now they get it back to the elbow. Now Unier with a three-pointer. May have been partially blocked there. Does it dry and rebounded by Fort Scott. Down the court in a hurry, and now we got a whistle. Looks like another foul on Chanute. Another foul on Unier. That's her fourth. Free throws for J.C. Rogers. Again, she is coming into tonight shooting 75% at the charity stripe this season. Makes the first here. And makes the second. .445 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fort Scott with the lead, 53-21. Unier dribbles around a couple of defenders. Now they get it inside for a two-pointer from Kelsey Haviland, and it's no good. And now we got a foul, it looks like, on the rebound. The second one on Kelsey Haviland here in this game. Ball into the corner. Now we got it.
Avery Hicks, number 24, charged with the third personal foul, shooting 2.
That is the third foul on Avery Hicks here tonight. 2 free throws coming for J.C. Rogers, and she makes the first one. Second one on the way, too short. Rebounded by Chanute. That's deflected around now. Three-pointer on the way. That one doesn't go. Rebound taken by Fort Scott. Ahead to Rayleigh. Cowan. She'll bring it down the court for the Lady Tigers. Now stops there. Kicks it to Gorman. Now back over. Three-pointer coming from McElroy. Swish! Claire McElroy hits the three.
For 3, Claire McElroy.
57-21. I mentioned earlier, Fort Scott averages 58.1 points per game, and so they might have to get going a little bit in this second half points-wise to get to that point. And they've certainly done that, as they're now at 57 points here in this one. 2.5 to play and a running clock. Cowan. Now back to Cowan. And they're going to call a double dribble on Rayleigh. And we're going to have some more Lady Tigers substitutions. As Allison Wheeler checks in. Rayleigh Lorcher also checks in. Wheeler, a 5'6" freshman. Riley Lorcher, a 5'4" freshman. Also, Cody Casper is in the game, a 5'6" freshman for the Lady Tigers. Kinley Clements, 5'9" freshman. And Ali Kalashaw, 5'11" freshman. All in the game now, and now we got a foul
For 2, Comets.
on Kalashaw.
Kelsey Haviland. And 1.
1 minute to play in this one as the Lady Tigers look to salt this one away. Fort Scott will try to get an inbound play here. And get it into Casper. She'll kick it back around to Wheeler. Now back to Casper on the left side. Long 2 on the way. Off the glass. Doesn't go. Rebound by Fort Scott. Kalashaw grabbed the board that time. Now a steal by Chanute. They'll take it all the way down, and the layup is good by Kelsey Haviland.
Haviland for 2.
(57-26). Three-pointer on the way. That one is good by Cody Casper. Got a whistle, foul, a horn sounds, and I think they're going to let. Are they going to let him shoot the free throws? Yeah, they're going to let her shoot the free throws. Anna Kate Noonan. The foul is on Casper. And Noonan makes them both. And a little bit of anticlimactic, but that's how this one finishes up here tonight. The final score, Fort Scott 60 and Chanute 28. Yeah, okay. Well, again, an impressive win here tonight for the Fort Scott Lady Tigers as they get the victory. Final score 60-28 here over Chanute. Again, it was a bit of a slow start for Fort Scott, but they were able to get things going with an 8-0 run at the end of the first quarter, and it was really all Lady Tigers from that point on. Big notes for tonight. I had Keegan Yarick with 20, but that's not the biggest number for her tonight. She got into the 1,000-point club this evening. So congratulations to Keegan, as she is the leading scorer, leading rebounder for Fort Scott, and she was able to get that done here tonight as 17.6 points per game this season, and she's able to get into the 1,000-point club here with a few games to spare, 4 games left after tonight. So plenty of room to spare there for Keegan, but a great night nonetheless, a great career for Keegan Yarick, and we can't wait to watch the rest of it over the next few weeks. So 20 for Keegan tonight, 10 for Kylie Comstock, 6 for Raven Kegler. Abby Gorman had 5. J.C. Rogers had 5. Aubrey Yarick 4. And then Allie Brown and Claire McElroy each had 3. Brown's numbers down a little bit tonight. She had a couple of different injury issues. She got banged up a little bit in the first quarter, and then took a hard spill on the court in the second quarter and hit her head on the floor. She did come back in the second half. But she missed a bit of the first half with some injuries there. So hopefully she is A-OK and ready to go for the rest of the season, but that's why the Allie Brown, who's the third leading scorer on the team with 10.1 points per game, only got 3 in this one here tonight. For Chanute, they were led by Kelsey Haviland, who had 18, and then everybody else less than 5. Kieran Fulmer had 4. Anna Kate Noonan had 2. Sarah Unier had 3. Peyton Shields had 2. And Shakira Walls had 1. So, again, Fort Scott with the victory as they improve to 15-1 overall, 8-0 in the SEK. We'll try to keep tabs on the Parsons-Labette County game later on tonight as Parsons comes in, or Labette County comes into that game in second place in the SEK on the women's side, and then Parsons is tied with the Independence for third in the standings. So we'll try to see if we can find an updated score on that one, as that should be a big game there in Altamont tonight. But again, Fort Scott with the win. If Labette wins, they're still 2 games ahead. If Parsons can get the win there over Labette, they'd be 3 games ahead with 4 games to go. So looking forward to the rest of the season and how the Lady Tigers will match up. But again, they improved to 15-1 overall, 8-0 in the SEK League. Chanute falls to 5-9 overall and 1-6 in the SEK. Again, Fort Scott, no game on Friday. They will not play on Friday, but then they've got a full 2 weeks to finish out the season. Tuesday next week at home against Labette County. Friday next week at home against Pittsburgh. That'll be homecoming. And then they travel to Coffeyville, their final road game of the regular season, as they will travel to Coffeyville on February 20th. That's a week from, 2 weeks from tonight. And then I keep thinking today's Friday for some reason, but 2 weeks from tonight, they'll travel to Coffeyville. And then final game of the season, regular season, will be on February 23rd at home against Independence. That'll be senior night for the Lady Tigers. Looking forward to the rest of the season. Fort Scott, of course, at 15-1 is going to stay atop the 4A East standings as well as far as the sub-state goes. And they should have wrapped up at least 1 home game now for sub-state, hopefully getting 2 at home just like they did last year. And we'll see how the rest of the season goes. But again, no game on Friday. The next game will be on Tuesday, a week from tonight, at home, as 3 of their last 4 will be at the Tiger Dome. That's got to be a nice play in your pocket there, for a nice card in your pocket there for the rest of this season, as 3 of the last 4 for the Tigers and the Lady Tigers are all at the Tiger Dome. We're going to go ahead and stop the broadcast here. We'll get things switched around and set back up for the boys' game coming up in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere. Give us about 5 minutes or so, and then refresh your device, whatever you're watching us on, and we should have the guys' game coming back up at that point. So anyway, thanks for joining us here on Duckbait TV. Again, don't go too far. Give us about 5 minutes. Refresh that device you're watching us on, and we'll have the guys' game coming up in just a few moments. Thanks for watching here on Duckbait TV.